on this channel, we only give you updates that concerns Chelsea and Chelsea alone. All right, guys, welcome back to another segment. You know the way we normally do it now. We are always here to give guys updates that concerns Chelsea and Chelsea alone. I'm not alone in the studio. I'm with the man himself, Big Dave.
Thank you, Mr. Peter.
Yes. We are here to talk about the transfer rumors and speculations, most especially the ones that you have been hearing that relates to Chelsea. But we want to do a little dry run because Dave was not available when some certain things has been happening in the transfer window. Let us conclude on this one first. Michael Olise, are you happy with the way Michael Olise handled take his decision? Are you happy with the decision that he took to accept that Bayern?
Plenty things don't happen.
Okay.
But concerning Olise deal,
Yeah.
I know I said it before here. I said that it's either Olise does not want to come to Chelsea.
Okay.
And we saw it play out. The last video we did together, we were talking about a replacement.
Exactly.
Like an option B. And most people were like, we should not talk about option B, that Chelsea should sign Olise.
Yeah.
And we said it here, we said that it's possible that this deal might not go through.
Exactly.
Because of the whole thing that was going on.
Exactly.
And that was just the exact thing that happened. Now, question. How come Bayern immediately entered inside the deal? Olise accepted immediately. Apart from the fact that they met the clause. But guy, we said that Olise had to, come out and talk. Say, okay, see club I won't go. You understand? And obviously he chose Bayern over Chelsea.
Yes, these are so many factors.
Yes.
Champions League,
Champions League,
and also the wages, I believe.
Well, for me, I don't think it was a good decision on his own side. Maybe he was just paranoid.
Are you saying this because you're a Chelsea fan?
It's not because I'm a Chelsea fan. Most players, when they come Chelsea or when they accept to come Chelsea, now players will be say they leave club when they play Champions League.
Yeah.
So what thing they make them decide to come Chelsea? You should ask yourself that question. Because they know that Chelsea is a team. Chelsea, yes, we might be out of the Champions League for over 2 seasons. But Chelsea is a team that will come back. Obviously, they know it. Because that is our culture. That is our heritage.
Okay.
Playing for Chelsea is a big, big achievement for any player in this world.
Okay.
You understand?
So that gives players like Madueke a chance to spread their wings if Newcastle does not go further.
Obviously, Madueke is an important player for us. So anything with Newcastle they do. We don't say everything, all those things are talk.
But as it stands now, they say they are discussing the player internally.
They can go ahead and discuss. But
what if they bring an offer that Chelsea cannot resist?
If it's, for me, I'll say if it's a deal that, you yourself, say this deal will favor Chelsea.
Yeah.
The deal will pass, the money will pass the one where we use spend, buy him. You understand? Chelsea can, decide to let him go if they're going to sign a good replacement. Just like, yes.
Good replacements.
Like, Williams. If Chelsea sign Williams, I go,
Williams is more of a left winger, though he switch.
He can play the two.
But again, Williams is looking like Michael Olise. Apart from the Champions League side, the wages and also the valuation is high.
It's lesser compared to Olise. It's much lesser compared to Olise. So I feel is a good... But my problem is that Chelsea now should not turn to Arsenal of 2011. With Arsenal at that time, they were good in scouting good players.
Yeah.
But the problem that Arsenal would have is paying the fee, paying the money for that player. When it gets to that point, they're always backing out. They don't want to spend that money. They don't want to do all those things. And it now reminds me that, all this while Chelsea has been running or is being run financially, majorly by Roman Abramovich from his own pocket because he could afford to run the club. Because when you look at Chelsea's structure, look at our stadium, for example. How much do we make from match revenue?
Yeah.
How much do we make from sponsorship? Now, yes, the money is coming in, but compare to how much that is being distributed or is being used for the maintenance of the club. You're talking about player wages. You're talking about staff wages. How much is the owners themselves? How much are they making? from the money they have pumped inside the club.
It's true.
You understand? So I think that's the approach now Chelsea is trying to use.
Yeah.
They're trying to use that approach. So that means they're trying to condescend in terms of spending. They reduce the way that they spend this money already with Chelsea.
I believe they have spent enough. This new owner have spent enough. 1 billion
excuse me.
pounds. 1 billion
Yes.
in their first
Season.
They have spent.
And even the second season too, they still spent.
That's what I just
five-
totaled
5
everything to make it 1 billion.
Mm.
They have spent. At least the ones that they have spent on that they have bought, those ones will be there. But these ones are just additional. Already, I told some Chelsea fans last that January transfer this year. This year, I told them that don't expect much from them this summer.
This summer, yeah.
We cannot continue doing business like that. Fine, I know some people will still come and see your money, leave it. But it's not club. The club are not run like that again. You cannot be spending 200 million pounds yearly while you are making 100 million pounds. Who is at loss?
Yeah.
So you don't blame them if they don't sign your favorite, but that does not mean that they are backing out. The transfer window, anything can happen.
The only thing the point I was trying to make is if a player, for example, is this player that will suit your style.
Yes.
Like we're talking about Nico Williams now. Is a better alternative, a very good one at that to Olise.
Yeah.
If you bring Nico Williams for me and Olise, I will pick Nico Williams 100 times.
Yeah.
I was not wondering, before we used to talk about Nico Williams, Chelsea always looking at Nico Williams as a target.
Yes.
All of a sudden, that's the news died down. Not until this Euros now, everybody want to bring out Nico Williams again. So for me, I feel he's a good alternative to Michael Olise.
Okay, fine. That's good. You know that after the Michael Olise issue and all the rest, Chelsea, I thought we talked much about Chelsea going more for right wingers. That is too much.
Okay.
It's too much. That at least let them focus on the left wingers. And you look as if they heard our voice. And after that Olise deal, we heard from Fabrizio Romano that Chelsea have done a U-turn to try and see if they can sign a left winger. And because coming in next season, we'll be having only Sterling and Mudryk on the left wing. And you can't bank on those two guys. You understand? So I made my own suggestion and I said that, okay, what about Christensen Somavi? Why are they not looking in that direction?
Christensen Somavi. Basically, I'm trying to understand now. It's funny because from the onset, maybe so these directors or whoever that is in charge of this transfer, they want them. They just want to make the sign player and make coach use them.
Yeah.
But now we are understanding and getting the feeling that these people, Maresca now, they involve them. Where?
Yes, the way I'm seeing.
Before they sign player, they tell Maresca, okay, how far? Let's just hear from you. How this guy could take fit into your system. So to tell you that you cannot know everything. You can't have everything up here. We said it before that there is no way you will not involve a coach in transfer. There is no way. It doesn't work that like that. So now, in terms of Christensen Somavi, I think why Chelsea has not really put their heads, I think they are looking at Maresca.
Yeah.
Does Maresca really want, or will Maresca really use this guy? Or does he really fit into Maresca's system?
It's true.
That's the question.
That's the point.
Even this Marc Guiu you're talking about, no, we have not gotten to him yet, but Marc Guiu
is Maresca's option.
Yes, that's the reason why.
Yes, that's why they are pushing.
The reason why he's here. He's coming now to play for Chelsea. Normally, say that Strasbourg is supposed to go.
Yes, they say that Maresca wants the player.
I
want to see if Maresca can make use of him very well. And if they settle for Marc Guiu, I don't think the speculations concerning Jonathan David and John Duran, I don't think that will work out. Because if Maresca is fully involved on Marc Guiu and this team case, I don't see Jonathan David coming to Chelsea or Duran. Though Duran's own case is different.
Jonathan David, for me, I don't see the possibility of Jonathan David coming to Chelsea for me is still strong, even as much as Maresca wants to use Marc Guiu because number one, yes, in as much as Maresca wants to use Marc Guiu is still 18 or should I say 17 years old. He's still developing.
He's
So
still
Jonathan
young,
David,
18.
though he's young, Jonathan David, though he's still young, has that experience that we need.
And he always delivers every
He
season. I've
delivers.
checked his record.
The guy they deliver. So now we are before we they compare the contract, say we know fit sign 2 strikers because that was because of the money that was involved. Because then it was Victor Osimhen, Sesko that we're talking about. But now you are signing Marc Guiu for less than how much?
5
million.
It's 5 million pounds.
The release cost of Jonathan David is how much? 17
So
to
20
something million. So you watch, you're spending just 30, almost higher 30 or 20 something million for 2 strikers. That is good news to me. I don't know how any other person is seeing this. It's good news to me because I know that these players are people that can perform. They will perform well.
You know that you always say that when we buy them less, we see more.
The pressure is less for them to perform. See, I'm really, really happy. First of all, I know that we have not gotten to Marc Guiu.
We are already
okay. I'm happy for Marc Guiu coming to Chelsea. I'll just put it out like that. Marc Guiu is going to perform in Chelsea. Let me just.
If you're happy for Marc Guiu coming to Chelsea, what about Omari Kellyman, the attacking midfielder from Aston Villa that did his medical yesterday?
Well, for me, I don't know much about signing attacking midfielders because we have a lot of them in our jurisdiction. Let's not forget that a player like Chukwuemeka still exists at Chelsea.
Yes, that's true.
You understand? So I think there should be space in that midfield. As they talk, say they don't want to go for midfielder. They don't leave her like that.
Exactly.
We get midfielders we go perform for us next season. This striker that we are buying now, or the ones we've bought and the ones we're about to buy, is okay for me.
Okay.
It's perfect for me.
Okay. Fine. Nothing spoil. Then looking at this player, Cesare Casadei, I know I've not really talked much about that guy. We are hearing that Chelsea are ready to listen to offer from clubs that will be coming for him, and also the player wants to wait before he takes any step. He wants to have a talk with Enzo Maresca first before he takes any step. And Maresca appointment starts next month. And next month then go start work.
They start work.
Yeah. So do you think it's better for him to talk with Maresca before he makes any move?
Well, me, I've gotten the understanding that Casadei wants to stay and fight for his place at Chelsea.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I will not want a good player to be seated in the bench and wasting like that. Although we have good midfield depth and he can provide extra depth in that midfield, I feel like he should stay. Moreover, we're not signing any other midfielder.
Yeah.
So he should stay. But if Chelsea, or if he doesn't synchronize with the plans or with the steps of Maresca, he should go ahead and they should let him go so that he can play his football. Now, he's a young kid. He's a young lad. He has a big career ahead of him. So he should as well go to another club and express himself. So that's my take in Cesare Casadei issue.
All right. Then this other player, Angelo Gabriel. We have not really been talking about that guy. Since the coming of Kendrick Pierce and Estevao William, we have forgotten about player like Angelo Gabriel.
Is Angelo Gabriel a right winger or a left winger?
I think he's a right winger. Yeah, he's a right winger.
Oh, so many right wingers.
That's what I'm saying. So many right wingers. Estevao is a right winger. Kendrick Pierce is a right, but more of an attacking midfielder.
I'll say Angelo Gabriel should go for another loan. I would not want Chelsea to sell him, but if they're going to sell him, not this season, maybe next season when he must have improved to a point where we can make profits from him. But this is the this is the point where we need to watch and see how these right wingers that we have at our disposition, how they're going to do in this coming season. we've not heard or we don't know what the future lays for players like Hutchinson yet.
It's
So
true. It's true.
if Maresca is going to
Though
give,
we are hearing that Ipswich are preparing a bid, but we don't know if Chelsea will be ready to do that business. But though Chelsea have valued the player for 25-30 million pounds, so I heard, according to rumors. So let's watch.
But let's assume Chelsea wants to keep him and wants to use him for the next season. So I just tell you how there's going to be a lot of competition.
A lot, but the truth remains that not everybody will play for Chelsea. Not all of them will play for Chelsea. Some of them is just basically for pure profits.
Or let them say make we make better profits from them.
Exactly. So guys, that will be all for now on this area. Do well to like, share, subscribe, follow this page, because on this channel we only give you updates that concerns Chelsea and Chelsea alone. My name is Peters.
My name is Big Dave. Thank you so much.